fire matchup between the two. And look at this hairdo by FoCuS. How much effort went into this? Chaemiko looks so different with a beard, by the way, compared to now, with like different haircuts, completely shaved. That should be a pretty good match. And Chaemiko, actually, one of the questions I asked him today on his stream was that about his build orders depending on map, because I feel like he does a lot of the same build orders on each map, which in my opinion makes you, what's the right word? Vulnerable to counter builds, exploitable, you know? So I asked him if he thought it was important to like do different builds, or if he believed more that there was one best build on each map. And he actually told me he thinks there is like usually a best build on each map. That doesn't mean that it's not gonna change, I think also, even though he didn't say that. I think like he's able to update his build at any time, or to adapt if he gets like countered too hard, for example, if he anticipates there's gonna be a big counter. But as of right now, I feel like you can kind of pinpoint on which map is gonna do what if you've studied him really hard recently, which I haven't really, but I kind of know. Like on Conceal Hill, he really likes to go for that air strategy, where he attacks with Mountain King, he bolts and kills a bunch of the headhunters, and then he goes into air, because there's not many headhunters left over. And then you can creep very fast with Griffins. There's a couple maps on which he's been doing again, actually, that kind of came back into fashion. The 2 farm tech, which we hadn't seen for a while. And sometimes, if a map is like really hard to creep on as well, like let's say like Shadowgrave, you know, not the easiest map necessarily to creep on. He does the standard, so to speak, build of Mountain King second, Rifle Caster, and after 3 rifles, he'll get second Sanctum and Shop, and then he'll transition into Breakers, because a lot of orcs, when they see Rifle Caster, they want to go into a lot of grunts, so basically he'll counteract that by getting a lot of sorceresses and then switching into breakers, so that Stomp is not as effective as well. So curious if he's gonna stick to that, like those builds that we've seen of him recently. Yeah, I think it might take them a little bit to go into the game. We can look at the full results, I guess, up to this point in the meantime. I'm kind of worried I missed the start of the game, but yeah, we can just go over it a few minutes. I think it said 8 o'clock, so maybe they will wait until the exact time to start that match. So in this tournament so far, in which there is about 20k prize, Happy is in first place with 4 wins, 1 draw, and 0 loss. Lin is 3-1-0. Colorful 2-2-1. Imagine you're third place, you're 2-2-1. Chaemiko is 2-2-0. By the way, 2-2-1 is 2 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. So Chaemiko has 2 wins and 2 draws. No loss so far. Lola at 1 win, 3 draws, 1 loss. 1-2-0, 1 win, 2 draws, 2 losses. FoCuS 1 win, 2 draws, 1 loss. Foggy 1 win, 1 draw, 2 losses. Fly 1 win, 0 draws, 4 losses. And Soin just 5 losses. And today we have, we had Foggy beat Soin 4-1, FoCuS against Chaemiko now, and then January 30th, we're the 29th, right? So tomorrow there is Foggy versus Lin. That's big, actually. And Happy versus Fly. Yeah, Fly is at the bottom, Happy is at the top. I guess Happy should be quite favored for that. Yeah, every couple days after. Oh, actually, the play day after that is in a long time. February 10th between. So like a week and a half between the play day 13 and 14. And then there will be 1-2-0 against Foggy and FoCuS against Lin. And then that'll continue. You guys can see all info and schedule on the. Oh, there's 3 matches on the last play day. All infos on the Liquipedia and play dates and stuff. Otherwise, there's the match ticker on Warcraft 3 info to keep you posted on like what matches are gonna happen. It's on the right side. What's happening in the chats? WT champion jail me for 4 days while I early leave after 17 minutes of game. Love it. I mean, if your team clearly has a chance and you left and they see it that way, yeah. Are you talking to me, Weck? I hope not. The person at the top wins first, or there is a playoff at the end? I think there is no playoff. I think it's just one single round robin. I'm gonna give you a timeout to cool down, mates. So the format in Experian, though, they have a big round robin and they have 4 players advance. That's a lot of games for one day. Yeah, no playoffs there. That makes like all the matches super important. Less important than if they would have had a playoff, because then it's all about like making sure you at least advance, and then like anything's possible. If you even if you advance as like 4th, you know, like the last one to make it, wouldn't matter as much. It's like football league, yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'm guessing they want to start on time since they haven't started yet, so we might have a couple more minutes to wait until this match actually starts. Since he's just showing the players right now. Maybe I can check Chaemiko's stream so I can see if there's like a lobby status or something. And I'm guessing they will play everything on NetEase. What is going on? He's taking a nap. Oh my god. Chilling a little bit. Maybe I should do the same. Let me pull that chair back. Oh. That's what I'm talking about. It's a bit weird without playoff. Yeah. I mean, I like the format overall. But they could for sure make some improvement for next time. It's nice to rest a bit before you have a match. Like maybe it can allow you to focus. Like you just close your eyes, waiting for a Warcraft 3 patch. He's going to wait for long. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? Below. I'm surprised they want to wait to start on time, actually. I would expect, like, almost every tournament nowadays, they have an accelerated schedule. So it means, like, as soon as a match finishes, you want to start the next one. It's just smoother. Like, if you're a viewer at home, you don't want to have to wait for, like, a specific time to watch a match and stuff. Not so much point in it. Yo, Firestar, merci. Have you heard anything about it? What do you mean? Is there an update for this Super League? What do you mean? Oh, the WC whatever? No, I don't know. I have actually no idea. I do not know. I think most tournaments are organized a little bit last minute and sometimes a lot more chaotic than most people might be able to picture. So yeah, maybe they're working on it. Like I have no idea. I'm not part of the projects, so I do not know. Chaemiko's still chilling. He seems a little bit tired actually. Yeah, I feel like these Chinese ones are often very last minute. By the way, you're playing Nation League for France. It's not Chinese tournaments. Like it's every tournament. I feel like I organize kind of last minute a lot of the time. It's very rare that a tournament is like announced long in advance and everything's kind of ready and goes super smooth. Yes, I'm playing the Nation Wars. Yeah. What do you rate your odds of casting at Katowice? You mean StarCraft 2? I think very low. I haven't been asked to cast StarCraft in a while. And I kind of feel like I won't be asked anymore unless like extraordinary circumstances. Like if they ask some of the casters and they can't make it and they need a guy last minute, they'll probably ask me. It's kind of weird how it works, the casting, to be honest. Like a lot of people have like this misconception that it's an old boys club when in reality, like that couldn't be further from the truth. You know, like if there is one, I'm definitely not in it. I'll tell you that. It's kind of weird. Like I was casting a lot of tournaments on the StarCraft scene, and then from one day to another, there was one tournament I couldn't do, so I declined because I was getting surgery. And then after that, because you declined one, they stop asking you. Basically, even though you had a completely valid reason for not doing it, they just stop asking you from one day to another because they asked somebody else. So maybe they found somebody else that was gonna do it from now or something. It's just kind of random. It's always been like that, and always will be, I'm guessing. But I wouldn't mind casting StarCraft. Like I didn't stop casting StarCraft because I didn't like the game or I had no interest in it. You know, like I stopped casting it because I wasn't asked to cast StarCraft anymore. But whenever I get asked, I say yes every single time, unless extraordinary circumstances. Like getting a surgery, you know, and looking completely beat up, and not being able to go on camera because I was in the hospital for a while. Because Chaemiko started play, well, not on the clean feeds, but as soon as it's ready, we'll switch. Don't worry. Yes, I heard you talk about it on the pylon. It would be great to have you there. One can hope. Yeah, make sure you let them know that on social media. Maybe they will take notice. You're still training MMA? No, these days I don't train much. If I do, it's workout at home. At some point, maybe I would like to train again. Actually, I tried to look into doing some boxing or kickboxing classes, but it was it's kind of hard to figure out. I feel like I don't know if this place closed because of COVID and stuff. Same happened to me in business. Local customer found replacement when I was unwell. Loyal customer. I mean, yeah. Okay, I see that Chaemiko is in game on his stream, but on the clean feed there is a bit of a delay, so we have to wait. And then as soon as we're ready, we'll switch over. And it's gonna be two best of threes again. Here we go. Oh, that's way too loud. We'll do 6% again, volume. Just mounted heavy bag in my basement today, yeah. It's nice, but I like the classes. And like the boxing or kickboxing classes I did, they're very fitness oriented, not so much like you know, you're not gonna spar. So it's like a really fitness, like intensive, you know, like you're gonna be sweating a lot. I like that quite a bit when I did it. I wouldn't mind doing some again, but I feel like this place does a very poor job of, you know, updating you or being available. Like I sent them an email, they never replied. I sent another, they never replied. Like it's like, are you trying to get customers or not? Go to that place. But also, it's not so easy because I feel like a lot of the good classes they're in the evening at 7 or 8 p.m. Whereas that's the time I like to start streaming usually. So if I would do those classes, my stream would start quite a bit later, which is also okay, but yeah, it's kind of hard to make that work. Most martial arts class are like that. Same with jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu was always in the evening, never in the afternoon. Yeah, all the big cities in Europe have some great jiu-jitsu schools. There's like a lot of black belts, great professors. And there's like, I forgot the names by now because it's been a while since I've followed that, but there's like checkmats. There's a bunch of Gracie ones. Chaemiko actually attacks the bottom crepe when doing that camp here, which on this side is like the melee basic one. I always felt like you need to kill the piercing one because he's the one that does a lot of damage, but maybe he puts no stock in that. He just wants to do maximum damage output by attacking what's closest to make sure he takes it out quickly. Let's see. Okay, he has 2 peasants that lost a little bit of hit points and 1 footman as well. And he lost his water elemental, which I think if you save it, that means you take more damage on your units. But personally, I like saving it to have that damage for the second camp. To do that even just a little bit faster. But also by losing it, I guess you make sure that the opponent won't get the experience for it. Let's FoCuS have the time to get this consumable here before Chaemiko gets there. Yeah, seems like it. Double regen potion. Starts working on the Archmage, but yeah, wolves by themselves without the Fascia attacking, they're always an easy target. And Chaemiko's gonna expo. Wow. I know he likes expo on Tidehunters. And on this map, I believe he did straight expo recently against Soin. So now it seems like he likes expo, but he won't always do it with the same creep route. He did normal creep routes. And like, how could FoCuS have ever known? He would have had to send a wolf to the main, but then he couldn't because... Actually, maybe he could have. It's like not something you suspect. So he's kind of playing a big mind game here. Trying to do something that he thought FoCuS was never going to expect. Is there a deny? Yes. Well done. His Fascia is already really low. I think that's... should be a fairly easy expo here. And the thing about expanding is that Chaemiko and Sokka are just so insanely good at it. They will place every building perfectly. They will get the exact right amount of towers whenever they do it. This looks like a fairly easy expo to set up. You can get the tower already. I kind of like Chaemiko's position. I didn't... What item did he get on his Archmage? And FoCuS, how does he play? Does he play double Bestiary with some Raiders? Plays aggressive? Does he try and mix in any Shamans at all? Guess we're gonna see. Usually Shadowhunter second double Bestiary is like a normal response, but some orcs, they will go TC. Get Shockwave and really, really try and siege. Yeah, Chaemiko is so good at... Like, actually, Chaemiko against Soin on Northern Isle was just insane. Like, I think he used 10 town portals in a row. I'm not exaggerating. 10 town portals. He kept getting caught by raiders, but as a way to make sure he was in position to defend. I think the footmen are on the other side, but... What is going on in the main base of FoCuS? Trying to force a TP? One more hit to put him really low. Then one more hit to false TP. I see some red in top right, but I guess Burrows will get rid of regular footmen without defense. He can pick up the item, but he wants to chase. With a little hit. Forcing a potion here is a bigger deal than most people might be able to anticipate, because it's a lot of gold that FoCuS would like to be spending elsewhere. And it is double bestiary. Oh, he didn't block the water? What the fuck? He could have just put one peon. Is FoCuS just dead? Archmage has big invuln. Oh my god, he's gonna dive. I think it's worth it to use the big invuln. Yeah, he's gonna get the grunts. Fascia TP'd bottom right. You can see the direction, yeah. Okay, one more potion. Oh my god, this damage. And Archmage even has Cloak of Shadow, so he can hide there. But if there is Stomp, you can reveal that. There should be Stomp now. Because he hadn't scaled Aura yet, luckily for him. That would have been a huge mistake. Yeah, TP gonna be forced. Doesn't want to risk trying to barely dodge the next Stomp. Yeah. If you haven't started... Like, usually when you go for this kind of attack that Chaemiko just did, as you're about to go for that attack, you should start a shop. Because usually, if you do that, that's gonna line up very well with when the attack ends or you have to TP out, and then you go home and then you just heal up. But now I think he might have started his shop a little late, so that's why he has to force it. But remember that, if you guys ever want to do an attack that you already know you're gonna have to TP out of or take a lot of damage, start a shop as you're doing that attack. It's always beautiful when it lines up perfectly, you know? Like now imagine if you TP'd and the shop's already done, boom, immediately regen scroll, you're starting to replenish important hit points. So it's a very important rule to remember and execute well. Did he buy a TP? I think you kind of have to, you cannot move out without Town Portal here, so you might go home, wait until his tech is finished and buy a Town Portal. This is the biggest lesson I took away from playing 4v4, is that you should never move out without a Town Portal. Because for sure you're gonna need one eventually. And I think Chaemiko knows that very well, even without the 4v4 experience. So I think he most likely went home with the Archmage, bought a TP as his tech was finishing. I mean, I hope so. Or one push and maybe it would be okay also. But see, look how many Raiders there are. He's actually being supremely annoying here with just a couple footmen, some water. Oh, okay, he doesn't have TP. I think he can tell that FoCuS wants to expo. Yeah, so he kills the first peon. He might wait until the army runs past him. And then go in and buy... Actually, just go for the cancel. And then even if you lose your Archmage, you're just so far ahead anyway. This Archmage is so sick, by the way. He's solid snaking around the center of the map. He's transformed himself into a cardboard box. Oh, he's hiding inside a cardboard box and then barely moving every time FoCuS steps away. Yeah, now he went and bought he's buying back the Town Portal. Yeah, I guess his tech was like long way from finishing. It's hard for me to see. It's not me observing in the game. Congratulations to the anchor, dummy little Bawang, who has risen to number 3 in the online game competition division. What the fuck are these messages? Are you kidding me right now? How do I turn off this garbage? No! Oh shit. What the fuck? Shut the f... Dude, this... How do you turn this shit off? Alright, the siege begins. Wolves going for peasants. You should target the wolves, I think, with the Arcane Tower and the raiders with the Guard Tower. Oh my god, the one water cancel. That's so sick. There is so much anticipation nowadays, I feel like. Everybody has gotten so good at Warcraft 3 that so much of what people are doing is just straight up anticipation. Like, FoCuS already knows everything that Chaemiko is gonna do. Chaemiko already knows everything that FoCuS is gonna do, and that makes every single one of their play even better right now. Yeah, this is reminiscent of Chaemiko against Soin, by the way, right here. What the fuck? He actually summoned. Where so many Town Portals were forced. That's a lot of Raiders. Holy shit. Forced to TP. See, there is no complete wall off around this Town Hall. That's why he was trying to make a building on the left. To prevent the Raiders from getting that much surface area. FoCuS getting some sick damage in. Oh my god, Peasants falling left and right. Regen scroll value is going to be huge. And I think the Town Hall is going down. And FoCuS... He doesn't have pillage. Okay, this is fucking unacceptable. Are you kidding me? He would have gotten so much gold. Okay, double Sorceress, double Priest into Breakers. Very standard here. You can start slowing down a lot of these units. The MK actually comes out shielded from harm. Militia called immediately. Archmage comes in. He has no Town Portal, by the way. Archmage FoCuS. Here we go. 1 ensnare means 7 ensnares. He's going to be able to take it out. Mount tanking. Does he have a potion? Yes, he does. But Raider's still going strong. As long as he times the ensnares well, he should be attacking. Like, he's never going to be hidden anyway. That's a mistake to try and hide here. Yeah, especially when there is Stomp as well. The Farseer! Oh my god, the Farseer surrounded. He's going to die. Mount tanking level 2. Oh my god. if he doesn't get his Farseer surrounded here, like, it's actually very decent for FoCuS because he can expo behind this. Still has a lot of raiders. Damn, that those militia are sneaky from the other side. Yeah, I don't like that he tried to cloak of shadows through that, but that's something that as an observer, I think in game I make the exact same mistake all the time. I see 7 raiders and I fool myself into thinking that he's gonna mistime the Ensnare and I'm finally gonna be able to cloak of shadow and hide. But yeah, from an observer point of view, it seemed very clear. He just had to be attacking the whole time to do maximum damage before actually dying. Chaemiko might not have had the lumber to re-expo before, but now he does. So usually you restart your expo here every time. I think he's already ahead in supply, right? It's 36 for FoCuS. Tripping the Tusker camp. He's gonna have some good levels to work with, but the problem is that if human has expo and more supply, levels are not as important, especially if you're relying on the Torrent Chieftain and Raiders, which against this army are not exactly very effective. Once there is clap level 2, like, those Raiders are gonna get absolutely obliterated. Why Orc don't get pillaged with strategy beyond me? Yeah, he for sure should have gotten it. Such a huge oversight. He would have gotten quite a bit of gold from it when he sieged the expo, but I guess he probably expected he was going to be fighting units most of the time, which don't give anything with pillage. Wind Rider transition on the way now. Already having fortified is really nice because it makes your main super safe. Not that Chaemiko, I think, would ever try and go attack this. And Chaemiko's trying to creep the middle marketplace now. He actually doesn't have many proper damage units here because there's no rifle, there's no footmen. All he has is like breakers and casters. That might take a while, but he can steal the frost armor. Is he leveling up nicely? He should get an invis potion probably. Gets dust. Okay, so that means getting the invul doesn't just mean, by the way, that you get it for yourself. It also means that the opponents. Sorry, yeah, getting invul potion, yeah, it means that also the opponent won't be able to get it. So in this case, he gets the invul and he takes it away from the opponent. And he gets dust. He knows he's going to target heroes and he's going to force a TP a lot of the time here. And usually it's not the mount tanking that you should target because he's going to have clap level 2. So I think this Archmage, as soon as he shows up on the other side, he's going to get targeted instantly. Too bad Orga don't want to use better overlay. Yeah, I will tell them. I will give them some feedback and suggest they should use booster. I don't know why they're not. They might have their own reasons. It would be a million times better with the good old booster, I think. This is only first game, by the way. Mount tanking almost 4. So 4-4 heroes. I actually thought that Chaemiko was not going to be doing that well level-wise. But now he's matching the levels of FoCuS. Yeah, I think when you have this many raiders, playing with Shockwave might be better here, but he didn't retrain, did he? He's trying to get in. I don't know if he retrained. Yeah, maybe laming here would be the way to play. If you FoCuS. Why the fuck is the observer looking in the main? He's like, what is he producing? We don't care, we're gonna see the fight. Book of the Dead, there is no dispel whatsoever, but there is Shockwave, so he did retrain. And FoCuS actually means to take this fight here. He's putting the Wind Riders on the casters. He's actually doing pretty well micro-wise, taking out all the casters very quickly, but one Sorceress, which will be next. Shockwave, Peasants lining up. Level 5 reached. Wind Riders very, very low, have to pull back. Might be a good time to mix in Shamans now. He lost all the Raiders. He might just keep hit and running, because this army kills towers super fast. That guard tower and the expo would just melt in 1 second. And on the other side, because there is fortified, it's not like you can counter siege very effectively. FoCuS might be winning this. My god. I never thought he might be a little comeback here. I thought Chaemiko was just doing well kind of the whole time. Even though he lost his expo very fast. Okay, Chaemiko realizes that if he doesn't attack now, he's gonna get lamed to death. Having flying machines though is really nice against Wind Riders, but there's so many of them that it's still gonna be very dangerous. Does he have a TP? I'm assuming FoCuS has a town portal. He's letting his expo get siege because he has Shockwave 3, so he knows he can kill peasants instantly on the expo. Oh my god, the Shane hiding damage. I think Chaemiko might kill this expo and TP. Yes! Archmage 5, holy shit. That's a lot of Wind Riders, my god. Chaemiko might still win. Oh, stop suiciding flying. If he can get 12 flying machines here against this army, this is going to be amazing for him. Even if there is bad riders starting to get mixed in. This is a wild game. Okay, he has to TP fast. Yeah, I don't think he can afford to lose too much. Especially because there's Shockwave for the peasants. Yeah, he TPs. Well timed. The expo's not dead for Chaemiko, so now he can be 2 base against 1. Just resaturate the expo. If he can build up, honestly, to 12 flying machines against this. Okay, never mind, the expo's dead. He's gonna go for the lab, looks like. Might be worth for FoCuS to kill the farms that were there here. But he wants to get the reds. He wants to try and get a good item. Imagine you go mount tanking, you're like, alright, I'm gonna clap this guy to death, and then he has mass Wind Rider. That might be part of the decision of FoCuS to not transition into grounds. It's this mount tanking, which he could tell was already level 4 and guaranteed to get level 5, and then he didn't want to just get clapped. Because believe it or not, Chaemiko would have clapped those cheeks eventually. Medallion of Courage, pretty nice. He should put that on the TC. Immediately, I think, gonna head back to that main base. Does he snipe the farms on the expo? Please just run by. He might snipe everything. Even the blacksmith is actually nice to click because then the opponent cannot get more upgrades. He cannot get rifles. This is some Reign of Chaos style Orc army just massing wyverns. Good times. Yeah, that reminds me of Zakard. Zakard, every single game, every matchup. Farseer TC, mass Wind Riders, and then he would just be a god at creeping super fast. I don't remember what his stats were, but I remember he had an account with just absurd stats. Like hundreds of wins and then like barely any losses. That guy was just so incredible. He figured that out. He figured that build out before anybody else. And he was so hard to play against because he was the only one able to execute it well enough. I think Zakard was one of the hardest players to face for me, like, of all time. Literally, I got trashed so many times. He always had styles that were difficult for me to face. Whether it was that Farseer TC Mass Wind Rider style or the Blade Master style, which he also one of the guys to popularize that. Alright, here we go. Bat Rider. Can he connect? Yeah, ooh, okay. Split, last second split. He still has some stomp to work with. It seems to be a weird build where he has like a Shockwave, Stomp, and Endurance. So it might be Shockwave 3. And Endurance 1 and Stomp 1. I'm not sure what, like the way he did it exactly. But TP Force. 58 supply, but how do you beat these breakers? Merry Christmas. That's very bad to get this stolen. Did you see the Wind Rider's head somewhere, or? They're in the main. Yeah, Chaemiko was worried he would get attacked through the bottom, so he cleared that entire part of the map. He was like, he's either at the bottom trying to counter me, or he's stuck in his main. If he's stuck in his main, I don't mind. So he went out, chased him. It's hard to siege an orc base with a breaker army. But I think he's just so that confident now that with all these flame machines that he can actually go for it. Chaemiko is so incredible, honestly. Like, I think people get hung up too much on Infi and TH retired. They were the best humans and stuff. Like now, when I see Chaemiko play nowadays, I think he has nothing to envy to Infi. I think Infi would still play now. Chaemiko would still be better right now, as human at least. Hey, that's just my opinion. Okay, so game one goes to Chaemiko with a fast expansion, but not the fastest expansion possible, like he did against Soin, where he went for straight expo. He took his time, he crept a little bit, then he expoed. What the hell is this message, drone? Are you kidding me? You think Chaemiko could win the whole thing? That is very unlikely to, unfortunately. There's just so many strong players that it would be very, very hard. I would say the chance of that happening is kind of low. Right now he has 2 wins, 2 draws, so it's not like he's doing bad, but who has he played? He tied with 1-0. He beat Fly. He tied Lolliot. And he beat Soin. So he hasn't played Lin. It's going to be a hard matchup. FoCuS should be a hard matchup. And then Happy. Yeah, he still has to play Happy. He could finish top 4. Some key matches are going to be like against Colorful. I mean, every match is important, but against Colorful, you know, it's supposed to be like a very close match. Can he do something against Lin? Can he at least tie against Lin, you know? Like, can he beat Lin? Who knows? He already beat Soin. Imagine if he beats FoCuS today. Maybe there is a chance he could beat Lin. Lin's, there's a bit of a question mark on how good he's going to be able to play across all matchups. I thought, where do you live now? I live in Germany. Northwest Germany, Cologne. What's up, puppets? We're just waiting for map 2. Looks like he's going to be Conceal Hill. And now I'm curious whether Chaemiko is going to do his air strategy, which he seems to be a very big fan of on this map. I've hardly seen him do anything else, actually. And I feel like not many orcs have theory crafted how to counter that style very well so far. And the full screen doesn't work immediately every time. There we go. T'es prêt pour le carnival? C'est quand déjà? Faut que je m'assure de pas être là. Alright, FoCuS. Should be a false here. What's up, Choto? How long you are there now? You mean in Germany? I think around 6 years or so. But currently I'm really considering moving. I'm not sure where yet, which is why I haven't. If I figure out where to move, it might happen within a few months. But I have a hard time making up my mind. We'll see. Chaemiko, interesting farm placement. He puts another one at the front. I guess he's gonna get a tower eventually. He wants his main to be like somewhat walled off. I don't think it's like any sort of indicator that he might expo. Wow, he's actually gonna do the lab. What? Why do you prefer Germany over France? I moved to Germany because I was offered a job there a while back by ESL to be a full-time commentator. I don't know if I would say I prefer Germany over France, but I certainly prefer Cologne over Paris. Like Paris in general, I think is just like this really, really big metropolis that doesn't feel very safe in a lot of parts. Doesn't feel super clean, and yeah. I know that there is like some people that really like Paris. I can understand. I think if you like to party, if you like to go to like the after, if you like to go clubbing all the time, it's probably a nice city, but I'm not so much into that. Doing great, thanks. Might have to move soon since the apartment I live in got bought, and I think I finally landed an IT job I really wanted. How have you been, Todd? I've been pretty good. Come to Berlin. I think Berlin has some similarities with Paris in like its size and population, which, believe it or not, plays a part. I don't really want to live in like a super big city because I've done it quite a bit before. I lived in Beijing. I mean, obviously that's like next level in terms of scale, and Seoul as well. So I'm not so much of a fan of like big metropolis cities anymore. Like Cologne is 1 million inhabitants, so it's not a small city, but it's also not gigantic. Like Berlin is just huge as well in terms of surface. I'm going to move to Amsterdam in several months. Oh, really? I'm going to move in Berlin, but I don't have any reason for that. What the fuck? Move to Brazil. Let's play poker together. We share some tables in No Limit 100, and I follow you since I was 15 years old. It's been a while since I've played No Limit 100, actually. I quite enjoyed playing No Limit 100, but these days I don't play that. I cannot play regular ring games because of the new tax in Germany on poker. Because if the table breaks, they take like 5.3% of my stack, not even profit immediately. So I've only been playing Russian cash, which is Zoom, really. And mostly No Limit 25 lately. I thought maybe they asked you already, but why you didn't participate in this Cologne event? By the way, Chaemiko, I should talk about the game a little bit. Chaemiko's fast expanding. He's playing to his image. He's playing mind games. I'm sure FoCuS expected that Chaemiko will do his air style and like normal. And because of that, he was on the other side of the map. And then Chaemiko perfectly adapted. He's like, oh, you're not ready for me to expo? Boom, I'll expo. I didn't play the Cologne event because I don't really want to play tournaments, to be honest. I know that there is some people that disagree with me, mostly non-human players, but I really think that human right now is the worst it's ever been in the game by far. So that makes it completely uninteresting for me to play solo in general or to compete in tournaments. I have no interest whatsoever, so I was never gonna play, and I didn't get asked to cast, so yeah. But I think your level compared to the guys which take participation is quite higher. It doesn't matter, you know. Like if I don't enjoy something, I'm not gonna do it. And I don't enjoy competing or playing 1v1 these days, so I somewhat forced myself to do it in WT Champions tournament and see how that went. I was not motivated. I didn't practice at all, and then I had game 1 was at least interesting, but game 2 was a complete shit game against Hawk, where like I got my footman ensnared completely stupidly and stuff. And also I play Meisterschaft. Meisterschaft is like because I have a team No Limit Gaming and I know it's important for them, so I play it for them, and I guess for the people that like to see me compete to at least do a minimum. But other than that, I have absolutely no plan to play any tournament. Let's hope Microsoft fixed War Coffee. Do you have any hope? Not really, no. I wanted to play the IAMA tournament recently, but I was super disappointed that they were not using any seedings. It was just completely random brackets. So I signed up 3 times, and every time I got a bad bracket. I think in the first one, I was going to meet X-Lord in quarterfinals. So that means, you know, like my chances to win are very low. So then I get top 8, and it's only top 4 that gets a prize or something. And then in the second one that I played, I met Starbuck in the round of, I think round of 16 or round of 8, same story. I lost a best of 1. So no prize and not many points to make the finals. And then for the third one, I signed up, and then I think again I had X-Lord in quarterfinals or something. So then The 2 times that I was going to meet X-Lord, I didn't even play. I was like, this is a bit silly. I don't know. I feel like from the outside, I can understand how you might think that playing tournaments would be interesting, but as somebody that has played them for so long, I'm just so disappointed that so many tournaments haven't evolved and have silly rules, whether it's like bad maps or no seedings or stuff like that. And also the balance on top of that doesn't help, so that makes me having not so much motivation to play in tournaments. But that makes it all the more special when I do finally play in the tournament. Why don't I have sound? So in this game, the expo is set up. And now we enter the phase where like Chaemiko is harassing, trying to slow down FoCuS. It's a quite hard expo to creep on this map. So he wants to make sure that expo of FoCuS doesn't go up. And then we should be seeing the usual suspects with the Mount tanking second, eventually a double Sanctum. Sarkmage going kind of deep. I think having a greater healing makes him feel like really safe right now. But have you been playing PUBG lately? Has anything changed after F2P updates? Are there any other games you've tried out? I haven't played PUBG in a while, but I think I might start picking it up again. Like one of my friends that I used to play with quite a bit messaged me recently, and I think they started playing again. At least Microsoft knows how to improve their games. Look at Age of Empires 4. But Blizzard didn't do anything for War 3. Well, Age of Empires 4 is not a perfect example, because I think they also took a very long time to update the game, and also apparently, according to Vortex, the first big patch that they did last time was quite bad. Like they changed some stuff that was completely irrelevant, and the important stuff that they needed to change, they didn't change. I think in general, game developers are a little bit out of touch with what they need to do sometimes nowadays. That's almost all of them, and I would think that oh my god, he lost the Archmage. What the? Good thing he has Expo, he can instant revive. Yeah, the exception to that should be Frost Giants. I expect Frost Giant to be really in touch with community and really trying to figure out very well what's best. Okay, now the question is who's winning this game? Because up to this point, I think Chaemiko was super far ahead. Yo, Bear Elite with the gifted subs. Thank you so much, my dudes. 5 gifted subs going to Krolu, Luke Hale, Einschaff, Lindfra, and Pepsi YMBY. Thank you so much, my dude. Much love. Happy Saturday to you as well. Are they updates Age of Empires 2 as well? I'm sure Microsoft will do their best to keep StarCraft and Warcraft RTS a thing. I wish I had your faith, Shirto, but I definitely do not. But I would be happily surprised if they did something. Definitely. This is almost 4 now. And I don't think Archmage was even instant revived. He just remade it from the altar. Damn, it kills me to not have booster here. I really would like to know exactly what's there. I wonder how much value there is right now in retraining for FoCuS. And just getting Shockwave, because you might think the opponent is only going to get breakers, but then you still Shockwave the back line, the casters, the heroes and stuff. I'm thinking... Chaemiko is so good at putting his heroes where they're going to do the most positioning-wise. You see, like now, there was not a ton of surface area around the Mount tanking. He could also have sent Militia. Like, if he had had enough units to fight, he would have actually sent Militia. But Archmage is still not back out. Chaemiko's going to be stuck in his main, though. That's what I'm talking about. Imagine... Okay, he goes for the altar now, but it's too late. Imagine the Archmage pops on the outside. Oh my god! I didn't realize. Dude. This time he's like, peace! He had staff and greater healing and Town Pole anyway, so he would have been able to get out, but yeah, it would have sucked to have to use Town Pole. I guess you should use Town Pole immediately. You would be forced to TP anyway. Okay, FoCuS uses his lead really well to take map control, creep level 4. He should maybe... I was thinking he should siege the Expo with Shockwave, but actually going for the main base now... sorry, for the center... might be the best move. His army is so strong, he can probably fight the creeps and Chaemiko at the same time. This is before Chaemiko reaches big supply. He went triple Sanctum, by the way. Chaemiko knows he's going to be under-leveled this whole game, but his win condition is to build a very strong 80 supply that he can actually win fights with. Retraining might have some value as well for the Archmage. There's so many shamans now, you can't expect Water Elementals to do anything. But yeah, 3-1 against 4-4. Oh, no, 4-3, sorry. The Farseer is only 3.5. He definitely needs to get 4. Who is current-based Asian elf? It's Farzark. Well, it's between Lawlight, Colorful, and Moon. We know that much. Moon's not competing these days, so maybe we can take him from that list. So it will be between Colorful and Lawlight. Not sure. What is this bat flying around? I think I accidentally lowered the volume. 73 supply for FoCuS. I think Chaemiko is probably getting close to that himself. You know why Moon is not competing at this moment. It's pretty burnt out. Wanted to take a break. There were so many tournaments recently. It definitely takes a strain when you never take any proper break. Especially because like he's a family man and stuff, so he has other things to worry about. But I don't expect Moon to retire from this game ever. He'll be back with a vengeance. I would love to see Moon challenge Happy. That could be an epic rivalry. For now, it doesn't feel like there's many people that can. Why did you decide to play humans? What do you like about them? I don't know that I would be able to explain you in detail, but it's just when you try out the races, maybe you'll identify with one of them. We got a big fight, by the way. Like, once you reach 60, 70 plus supply, that's where Militia starts becoming a lot more irrelevant against the higher hit point units. And FoCuS here, he might have been engaging not just because he was confident, but he also knows he has the fountain in the top left that is back. So even, let's say he was to be in trouble, he could just TP to his expo, double clarity, and then run to the fountain and heal for free. PC level 5. Completely out of mana right now. Archmage finally got 4. Mountain King got 3. Somehow, but not working with a ton of mana himself. That's why I think Blizzard would have been amazing here. Look at how many units are clumped up. Power in the main will die. Chaemiko, I don't know. I feel like FoCuS should TP out. Being very stubborn fighting this. Is he going low? He invulns out of panic. He wasn't under threat of a Stormbolt, but maybe he didn't know whether there was a mana pot or something. I think FoCuS has to TP eventually. He should have done earlier. Oh, he gets the Mountain King. Oh my god, Chaemiko. This TC hits like a truck. Yes, +7. Oh my god, okay. That looked a little bit dicey for a second. But FoCuS with the Equalizer here on Concilial against the fast Expo. And yeah, that Archmage death really messed up with Chaemiko big time. I think he mistimed the stomp. It's a lot of damage. When you have a hero surrounded and you get stomped, you're gonna take full damage from like all the grunts, the heroes, and the chain lightning that's gonna happen. Score, please. It is 1-1 right now between FoCuS and Chaemiko. I don't think creeping that lab was a good idea from Chaemiko. I liked his start. I don't think the start was the problem at all. I think it was about the Archmage that he lost when he tried to pressure. That's what really messed with him, I think. Puzzle Foo with a resub 11 months. Thank you so much, my dude. Welcome back. What's up? How are you doing? Just waiting on map 2. If you guys have any questions, whenever I cast, it's very easy for me to read chat, but when I play, obviously, I don't read it much because I'm like really focused on the game. I wonder why they don't use booster. Like, what possible reason? Unless they don't know about it. It just makes the stream look so much better. What do you think about playing level 2 Archmage and creeping safer spots versus going for level 3 versus Orc? They're just different styles. I think they both have their pros and cons. For some time, we were seeing a lot of creeping to level 3. It seemed more important, but right now, we're not seeing that as much, like creeping of big camps. You're not playing at XP, no trolling intended. I just don't feel like playing tournaments, Abra, right now. So I barely play any. Even though it might seem like I play quite a few. I guess what did I have? Recently I had WT Champions, Meisterschaft. That's it, right? Pretty much. I'd much rather cast or stream, basically. And if I stream, it's not even solo these days. It's 4v4. Alright. Let's go. Map 3, Tidehunter's. Thought when I used to play Warcraft 3, you were my favorite player. I read all the interviews with you. I saw tons of your replay. Thanks, Post Irony. FoCuS has a single character ID, by the way. I wonder what that means. What do you guys think? Expo or no Expo from Chaemiko? Let's do a prediction. Alright, prediction is up in the chat. You have only 30 seconds. So be quick about it. I actually don't know. Alright, I'll play along. I'll say Expo. I mean, I can't vote with points myself in my own channel, but... Okay, the vote is closed. Who bet big? Sir Mr. Joppa bet 16k points on no Expo. Ringlenets voted 30k points on Expo. Why do you think Chaemiko stopped playing Panda second? Seems strong at the time. Usually when somebody stops playing something is that they lost faith in it. Or they just found something that they think is like massively better. This is a 2-farm tech. Alright, well, I think we got a winner. Boom. Rip your points, Ringlenets. Don't worry, it's just fictional points. Yeah, I think he probably played a bunch of Panda, and then he played regular with like Mount Tanking and other stuff, and he was like, okay, well, Panda is not as good. It's also a stylistic thing. I personally have decent faith in the Panda in this matchup. But maybe I just haven't understood how to properly play with the other heroes. But I'm capable, I think, also of playing them decently. That's Hanser for King. Also, it's Wong. King is Wong, right? I think both in Chinese and Korean. When did Expo against Orc become a thing? When they started playing a lot with Headhunters, and also they started, instead of harassing straight away, they started creeping a little bit. So they give you enough air to clear your Expo easily. The thing about the thing about fast Expo against Orc is that peasants are very exposed. Usually what would kill them in normal meta? It would be grunts. Grunts do a lot of damage to peasants, and they're also very tanky, so they can take out a lot of peasants. while it happens. Headhunter's not gonna be as good as that. And yeah, Farseer, you can get the Arcane Tower early and stuff. So I think that's the whole point, is that when the strategy became predictable of like Farseer Headhunter, then we saw some humans trying to mix different stuff to counter that specifically, because they know it's gonna be there every game. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those rifle caster games where... Oh, he has only 4. He has only 4 on gold. It's gonna be one of those rifle caster games where he's gonna get double Sanctum eventually, I think. Yeah, the 4 peasant is kind of bad. Can you remember the final at WCG 2007 where you played Gyros and tanks against Moon? Absolutely amazing game. Yeah, I remember it. That game is very famous. I feel like this game is one of the most famous games from like Warcraft 3 players and fans. Which personally I'm not that hyped about, because it was only a group stage game. And also I've beaten Moon quite a few times in tournaments, so I don't remember it as anything special. I never really enjoyed playing this tank style, to be honest. I feel like playing with units. I've always preferred playing with units. Breaker, Caster, Mortar. That was 1,000 times more fun for me. He fixed it. Cheeky little wolf. Palm at the back, I like that. Oh my god, the tech of Chaemiko was so fast. Look, Mountain King just came out. TC is 60%. His second hero was so much faster. But on the other side, we have Headhunters, which have super high damage output. So the creeping has been really good for FoCuS. Able to pick up, I think that was Squall of the Beast. Grass League Tour stream back to Warcraft. Evian, why do you write stuff like this? It's very mean. Can you beat any of the players in the tournaments being streamed on Back to Warcraft? If the answer is no, definitely recommend not talking shit about their skills. Maybe it shouldn't be highlighted as StarCraft 2. No, I don't know where I stand in the matter. What do you mean? I don't understand, Turner. I think you should say... Oh, okay. I think you should say how many that's inside mine, like StarCraft 2. It is, though. On WT Champions, the map says how many there are. But I don't know if they're playing WT Champions. I don't know if players see themselves right now. Let me see. Let's watch Chaemiko for a sec. And then when he glances over his main base... Okay, no, it doesn't say, I think. His game looks really smooth, by the way. Yeah, there it is, the second Sanctum, by the way. Okay, this is a bit ahead than the stream. Fuck. Wait, what happens? I don't understand. Did I forget to unmute every time and nobody's telling me? He got a book. It's funny how book got buffed, but it's really shit. Unless it's like we're really in the early game, basically. Better healing already. And FoCuS expanding in the top right, or on the right side, we can see. I want to see how many rifles he stopped at exactly. Is it 3? Is it 4? Is it actually more? I mean, more would mean that he goes over 50, but you're not supposed to break 50 for a little bit here. How many sorceresses? Oh god, this Farseer is a long way from home. Oh my god! Oh my god. I actually thought that was an easy escape with Speed Scroll, but that was a 6 round. FoCuS has... There is only one option here. He goes to the tavern, he revives, Actually, no. He could... Yeah, okay, he cancels Expo. He might restart fast here in the Altar, but then... He's supposed to get attacked now. I think Chaemiko had something in center for a little bit to make sure that the hero wasn't being rebought. Okay, Chaemiko's actually gonna creep this and maybe the red after, because... Like, you always have multiple ways to exploit, like, the advantage you gain here. He's standing in middle to see if there is a rebuy. And he made 5 rifles, by the way. 3 priests, 1 sorceress, that's very low. You definitely need at least 2 sorceresses, maybe even 3, and then you go into breakers. Okay, second sorceress. Chaemiko should get 1 more. He has 48 out of 60, so he could make 1 more sorceress without breaking upkeep. If you think that you're gonna fight soon, and now they're kinda like having a standoff at the top side of the map, then you should get... you should break upkeep, yeah. TC already used Invis Potion. Don't tell me FoCuS is gonna engage without his Farseer around, because that would be a massive mistake. Water level 2 reached. He's waiting. He knows that Chaemiko will pull the camp. Look at him. He's just camping him. He's like, please, please pull that camp and engage it. Wait. Chaemiko just dispelled next to his units because he thought the TC might be there. That is actually really sick. Imagine if he landed that. And TC staying outside of the area of the units, just in case there is a revelation. This is super high level from both, this little dance here. Chaemiko perfectly understood what was happening, and so he ran all the way home instead of engaging the red. And now he might just creep the lab and then the turtle in bottom left. And he knows that the Orc army is not as good for creeping the red camp as his, because rifles, like, they're gonna be the best. You like see, like, there's some grunts, some raiders. You don't want anything melee to help out with this. You just want to have pure ranged piercing to take out the red camp usually. He has wolves level 2, or I can't remember if he summoned them. If he recently got level 3, you definitely need to go for Chain Lightning level 2 here. Wolves will have absolutely no use. Oh, he actually pulls it. I'm surprised Chaemiko didn't run down there. And FoCuS looking to secure the big item from the turtle. Chaemiko wanted to make sure he grabbed some items from the shop. The logo at the bottom is actually hiding what was in the shop, but I think he bought Invuln and 1 healing scroll, which is standard. Didn't quite retrain though. Keep in mind, the Orc doesn't have Temple, whereas I think Chaemiko does. I think that might come into play. ITC coming in, there's gonna be an easy bolt clap. Look at the kiting. If Chaemiko just stands there and gets engaged into, eventually Stomp's gonna land on everything. So that's why he's kiting like this. You bolt the TC, you slow him, you clap, and then you move back. Clap. I tried to block it instead of moving back, but the TC somehow sneak through. He's a skinny guy. But now the claps are also even bigger because of that, because the entire army moved into that area. Yeah, Chaemiko split a little late on his back line here. Now the Stomp land on a lot of stuff, but the counter clap... Oh my god, the lightning shield on the Kodo! He's burning everything. Yeah, that wasn't the best management actually by Chaemiko here. I've seen him do better in some fights. You believe he went rifles this game to mix things up, or does it have to do with the map? I think you always go rifle in this scenario. Like a double Sanctum as an opener is not played at all anymore from most players. You always go for a couple rifles and then you transition into double Sanctum. It's the way Chaemiko does it and like all the top humans. Yeah, FoCuS in trouble here. Is he getting targeted right off the bat? He knows there's no way to keep that guy alive now. There's no invul, nothing. Can't keep spamming potions. Be able to sustain that. Breaks breaker free. What is this Farseer doing? The guy really wants to know what's being produced. Instead of showing the Fascia die, the observer looked at the buildings. Are you kidding me? Wait. I can sleep. I can rest easy. I can sleep so much easier knowing that there was a raider being produced and a shaman. Are you fucking kidding me? Chaemiko going for a bit of a dive. It's always risky to step inside the fortified burrows here. Sometimes you can't get up, but I think he has TP, so he doesn't care as much. Few early rifles help mid-game creeping and prevent Orc from playing few Wyvern. Yeah, exactly. If you go double Sanctum and it's anticipated by the Orc and they go Wind Rider, they can really lame you effectively. See, this is what I was talking about. You can't really dive. I don't know if Chaemiko has no idea about the Expo, but if he did, maybe he would have attacked there instead, because he could have just killed that and been in a great spot here. ATP's home, I think he's going to secure the turtle bottom left, unless he knows about the Expo or wants to double check, then he will go there and check now. I'm guessing he has Brilliance 3. I'm not sure. Oh snap, TC5. That's why you transition into the Breaker Army. Imagine you would have full rifles now against Stomp 3. Yo, Vic, what's up? You wanna join? Okay, give me a sec. We're almost at the end of this game here. You guys are not missing anything. They're creeping. Yo.
Yo, what's up?
Animal, what are you doing?
I'm just like chilling. I might like cook a bit, like just a chicken rice, and like salad, of course.
Salad, huh? What type of salad?
Just vegetables. It's like tomatoes.
Dressing or no?
No.
No dressing? Okay, how much salad we talking though?
Like 1 kilo only.
Bro. Oh my god. Is the sound good for you guys of Death Note?
It's Nair, Archmage. Stop.
He has
And
one.
he has no TP. No TP.
Yeah, but he has one. He can give invuln.
Yeah.
It's easy game for Chaemiko. Wow, even got the invis through. And he's still invuln actually.
But in this it still doesn't work because FoCuS used dust.
Oh, he did? Oh, maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Show me those claps, baby.
And Warcraft 3 is looks so close after like Age of Empires.
Oh yeah, because he's way zoomed out.
Yeah.
This is not even default zoom, I think. This is slightly zoomed out for sure.
Oh my. Warcraft 3 is so close. Of course, like if you're not Night Elf or Johnny Cage who played like from space.
Yeah. Big zoom for those guys. The problem with sending militia like this is that you're not gonna have any wood after, but yeah, this game is long over anyway. Look at the Kodo. He's taking a flight while digesting.
Yeah.
Breaker. Oh,
But anyway, for casters, for human don't need much wood.
Alright, FoCuS loses the first series. Chaemiko 2-1. The first one. Are you impressed, Vic?
Maybe yes.
Yeah, Chaemiko's really good. You saw a Soin beat Happy recently?
No, but I heard.
Yeah, and then in this tournament, Soin somehow is doing pretty bad and loses a lot. But Chaemiko eventually will have to play Happy.
But who won previous, like when Happy lost? He won in loser bracket or?
I think Soin beat him twice, right? I don't remember.
Oh
Yeah. Soin won the whole tournament. Yeah, he won the whole tournament. Let me see. WT Champions Season 9. Yeah, Soin beat Happy in winner bracket semifinals 2-0, and then they met again in the grand finals.
Oh my
And
god.
it was 4-3, but he had the one map lead because so they went
Yeah, love
3-3. Yeah, because he won. And some people were complaining about this. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, if you win the winner bracket, you should have an advantage. Like, I feel
Yes.
so strongly about this. But actually, when I saw
And
this bracket, I was like, Foggy's probably so happy because now he can beat Soin, but he lost somehow.
but like so and bit happy it twice. I really didn't expect that.
Yeah, yeah. But in this tournament, Soin not doing too hot. He lost to everyone he played so far. Whereas Happy's first right now.
So when we'll play 2v2 in Age of Empires again?
Probably never, man.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't really enjoy it so much. And I don't really feel like trying it these days. I don't know.
Just lazy, maybe.
Yeah.
You remember a game which we played? We won.
Shut up. Maybe that's the problem. You're the reason why I will never play Age of Empires because you let me die.
But we won.
We didn't win, man. We lost
We
that game in
won.
my mind.
No, we won.
I don't remember the map system exactly. Like maybe do they go backwards now from earlier? So last map was Tidehunters. So maybe now we go back to Tidehunters, but on the different host this time. If I remember right. What you been up to these days? You work out?
Yes, of course. Like almost every day, as always.
What did you do?
Just don't like I go to the gym like usually 3 or 4 like days in a week, and also I doing workouts in my home.
What did you train?
In gym,
Yeah.
just split like first day it's of course like chest day, chest and triceps. Second day it's like legs. Third day it's of course like back and biceps, and another day it's like shoulders or just like hands.
So today, what did you train?
Today, just in my home, like I did like pull-ups, I did like dips, plus I doing like with roller, like a roller for ABS, like you know
How many
how to
pull-ups you
use.
did?
Not many, like 20 with 50 kilograms additional.
Do you know David Goggins?
No.
This guy who broke the world record for how many pull-ups? He did like
Mm.
5,000 or something.
Mm. But I don't like pull-ups with myself weights. I always use additional.
Yeah, yeah. But can you try to do a lot?
Like my most a lot that I did, it's like 110, something like that,
Yeah, yeah.
with myself weighs, and I train for it.
But can you
I
imagine this
think
guy did 5,000?
that's like it's insane.
Yeah, yeah.
I,
He did like 5, then rest, then 5, then rest. And then after he finished, like his hand apparently like is so hurt it looks like he's burnt or something. Have you read his book? Actually, I bought the audiobook and then I started listening to it today, maybe like 45 minutes or something. It's like 13 hours long audiobook, so I will listen more later.
how about you? You like doing some workouts in your home?
I was before, but these days not so much. But I worked out before yesterday, and then today I will probably if I motivate myself enough. So lab creep, it's concealed here
Yeah.
by the way. We didn't go back to Tidehunters, so maybe I haven't figured out the map system yet completely.
Asian players is so love to creep lab first against orc. They
Okay.
almost always do that.
On this map, actually, Chaemiko really likes the air strategy, but earlier he tried to surprise FoCuS. I don't know if you were watching, and he fast expanded. And actually, I thought the game looked good, but then he lost. Because he lost his hero level 3 really badly.
Fuck. Yeah, in this map, like, Masair is one of the best strategy. Like, I mean, like, it's like not best strategy at all, Masair, but
Yeah.
it's best in this map anyway. Like,
Can you guess what I'm gonna eat tonight?
of course, some burgers.
What the fuck?
You like burgers, man?
Bro, I'm gonna eat cottage cheese, I think. Unless
my
I meet
God.
people from Experience, because there's tournament in Cologne. But I got like a bunch of cottage cheese at home, and then I put like almonds, blueberries, some banana, and then a little bit of honey.
Man,
What?
you tried to copy me?
No, because I don't eat 20 kilos of cottage cheese. Hey, it's gonna expo again. What the fuck?
Yes. Just like trying my like weak diet.
The Death Note diet. Where's the Death Note training program, bro? 100 pull-ups with weights.
This map, like expansion in this map against Orc, that's insane.
Yeah.
But like 2 items which Chaemiko have, it's like just best.
And maybe the greater healing made him super confident to be able to pull it
Yes.
off. Like, imagine if you have like greater mana or mana steel, you would probably think it's much harder.
Yes. And also like even Cloak of Shadows, so he know he can heal in Phantom of Healing.
Freaking fountains, man.
Yeah.
So when you gonna be the best player in Age of Empires, man?
When I beat or what do you mean?
Yeah, when are you gonna be?
I don't know. It takes time.
Are you talking strategy with the Marine Lord?
No.
You should. He's like really nice. Maybe he will give you some advice or something.
Yeah, maybe I will ask.
Maybe he knows you because he watched sometime my stream.
Hmm.
I don't know. I was planning on trying out Age of Empires more, but I haven't been motivated to be honest.
You know, like we have such disadvantage compared to like StarCraft 2 players in Age of Empires. They like feels like more like confident to play in this game. You remember like I saw you like fuck. I sent you screen when like TH and Infi and Fly lost in first round.
Yeah, yeah. But
That's
also, I don't
insane.
think they've taken the game that seriously. I think Warcraft 3 players in general probably would be fine in Age of Empires. But to be honest, for me, I was also StarCraft 2 players. But no.
Yeah, it's like Vortex and Lucifron also did well, but they played like StarCraft 2 a lot. And
Yeah.
Vortex have better results in StarCraft 2 than Warcraft 3 overall. Grid healing?
Oh my god. Back to full HP.
Yeah.
And these messages at the top are so obnoxious. Seems like it would have been a good moment to start pulling back already. I don't know why he's going so deep in the base. It's like you have fast expand. You don't need to kill the guy on the other side of the map. You know, like, now he's gonna
Yeah,
have to.
but
He can't
tried
stuff
to
now.
delay these Master Riders.
Oh, there is no
But
stop.
now,
Damn, Chaemiko is everywhere. Okay, this is looking really bad for FoCuS, this one.
yeah, but he still can come back if Chaemiko is making not enough towers.
I think
Because, like,
he had time to cloak here. Maybe if he kept... if he stayed there.
You know, he don't want to risk and lost like almost full hit points.
Yeah.
It's always big risk, so you cannot heal like as human almost. Like this scroll of regeneration, it's like equals with like unholy aura.
Yeah.
Almost.
Worse.
Archmage!
The tower is a little late, but the wall is nice. At least.
Yeah.
Oh, the raider! Oh my god, did he escape? Yeah, he did. 1 HP.
Oh my god. I just calculated. FoCuS check his hit points and now the armor.
So you play Mongols only in
No, I don't play Mongols now at all.
What do you play? Russia?
Sometimes Rus, sometimes Chinese, like French. Also Holy Roman Empire I like to play. Oh my god, FoCuS.
What's your
Rus.
favorite race?
It's not a race, it's like civilizations. I think one of like Rus or Holy Roman Empire like I like to play.
Yeah.
But I have like highest win rate with English, like it's like 34%. Fuck, it's like 64%.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Wait, he has no TP?
Yeah, Archmage dead.
What the shit?
Second win rate with Rus, it's like 50, like 56 or 57.
Yeah. I think this type of game is so boring, like for human.
Yeah.
If you just expand and you're just defending the whole time.
If you defend, you win. If you don't defend, like.
But like you have no initiative. It's only all the opponent attacking and you trying to hold on and like not getting caught.
But FoCuS lost so much in his main base.
Yeah. Losing Archmage was really bad.
I'm surprised that Chaemiko couldn't have like much resources, like only 500 gold. And he don't make Archmage yet in.
Oh, he has it at the expo. I think he instant revived.
Ah.
And then he staffed at the expo.
Yeah.
But now we're gonna see you back on Warcraft 3 streaming some, man.
I don't know, like maybe new patch. You.
So never.
I don't know, man. Microsoft is both Blizzard, like Activision.
Mate. Are you kidding me? You really think that Bill Gates is gonna be like, oh yeah, let's release a patch for the game that has like 600 players left?
I don't know, man. They invest how much? Like 80 billions?
Yeah.
Maybe he like.
Yeah, so you think when they're gonna have the meeting of what can make us the most money with Blizzards, Warcraft 3 is even gonna come up?
I hope. But in Age of Empires, it's really like a lot of tournaments.
But you think it's gonna last a long time? Because viewership in Age of Empires is not even that much better than Warcraft 3, I think.
I'm not sure about.
Yeah. And like viewership matters a lot.
But viewership is only good like in LoL and Dota.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's absurdly high, but it's like for Age of Empires or like Warcraft 3, the viewership is still very important to have certain amount, right? For like tournaments to be worth.
Yeah.
So imagine if Age of Empires viewership declines over time, then it's gonna affect massively how many tournaments are happening and stuff like that.
Even Age of Empires 2, like viewership is around like 20k in like good tournaments.
Yeah. Must be kind of weird that Age of Empires 2 at tournament. Imagine if like Warcraft 2 at tournament.
Yeah.
Is this man gonna live? Shockwave, oh my god.
Oh my god. How painful.
It's going down.
Man,
These games are so weird.
You invited me to like watch like Python farming simulator or
Mates, you do it every day on Age of Empire. Don't try and pretend. Oh my god, he has 3 Raiders queues per bestiary. What the hell? Oopsie. He still has no Town Pole, I think, does he? Also, he has no main, so he couldn't even TP there.
yeah.
He would have to TP to the Expo. Yeah, he has
Oh
no
my
TP.
god. FoCuS will win this game.
If he could Militia there, actually, that would help so much against Raiders. FoCuS is really good at...
so, yeah, so confident to drop items. It's
Yeah. This fast Expo and Conceal Hill not working too hot.
it was like perfect early game. He killed like ton of peons because FoCuS is didn't react, but he still lost the game.
Whatever happened to the air style of Chaemiko on this map?
Nothing changed, man. If like I will leave this game for like I don't know 10 years, it's like just nothing change.
I think people are abusing peasants even more these days. Like it keeps on increasing over time. Because now, like remember like 1 year, 1.5 years ago, not many people were trying to attack peasants a lot.
Yeah.
It's like when Infi played against human, he always did it to the max. But now everybody knows at every level, you just have to go for peasants. So it's happening more and more.
And when Blizzards will make patch when we can hide peasants in town center and farms? That's a question.
Are you excited about the Frost Giant game?
Yeah, really excited because I wanted to see like as like class of new RTS.
Yeah.
I even excited like for tournament for like 100k because 100k for RTS is like a decent, I think.
Yeah.
It's only like 2 tournaments for like all time in Warcraft 3 was for like 100k or more.
Yeah. Do we know anything about how many players are on Age of Empires or no?
No, I don't think so. Because some players is playing in Steam and some players still playing like with like Xbox something
What
like
the
they
fuck?
buy. Yeah, they buy they buy game in Xbox and like Xbox Game Pass or something like that because they can both game for $1 for
But Xbox
1
can play
month.
with PC players or no?
I think yes. I don't
What,
know how
bro?
it
Imagine
works.
you lose to Xbox. Oh my god! I can't
Like,
imagine playing an RTS on console, man. What the fuck? I mean, to be honest, when I look at Warcraft 3, I feel like Xbox player could probably play Undead and beat me with any fucking crippled fast expo playing on a game controller, man. Shit. All right, next game.
I remember when was some like pictures about they tried to make some like guys tried to make Warcraft 3 in mobile
Yeah.
and comments like need to if this is happens need to show match like Happy against Mr. Winner when Happy is playing in mobile.
All right, Elder Isle.
It's also can be fast expansion, I think,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Chaemiko.
Actually, Chaemiko, when he played against Soin on this map previously, he did straight Expo, but then now today, when he played against FoCuS, he crept Tusker first, then he Expoed. But now with the altar position, he's not gonna do Tusker. He's either gonna straight expo or he's gonna play normal and creep the green first. So I'm curious. Let's see. Yo, what's up, Quiz?
And like, it's so bad that like Hot is dead. Like,
Yeah.
really. Like he was like a good man, and I often like just talking to him.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It kind of happened out of nowhere, like his cancer and stuff.
I remember when he make a quiz with questions.
Yeah.
When was Sonicus and Hawk in this quiz, and I
Yeah.
won it.
Oh, he won it? Was
Yeah, I
Foggy?
won.
Was Foggy? Oh, you won it?
Yeah, I won against like four Hawk and Sonicus.
What was the quiz about? Warcraft 3 or normal?
No, like no normal questions, like about some about TV, some about like just about like everything,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. The Archmage go to Circlets. I haven't checked what the Farseer got yet. Is he waiting for the item to drop the Observer? Because the item's already on the Farseer. What the fuck is he waiting for?
Like one of the hardest questions for like Warcraft 3 players, like for Sonicus, like about like Sentis.
About what?
Sentis.
What is that?
Fuck, science.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What was the question?
It's just like a lot of questions with like the science mark.
Yeah. And then Sonic didn't know them, or
Yeah.
Sonic only knows about Warcraft 3 science. The science of the Vi.
Easiest questions was about like map. It's some like very small point like of maps. So you need to say like what is this like map is.
And what was it?
It's like was a lot of maps, like for example like Twisted Meadows, and
Oh, yeah.
when you know a question, you need to like pick that you know a question.
So it
But
was about Warcraft 3 then.
yeah, but like a few. But if you pick that you know a question but you didn't know, you lost so many points. So
he-
you need to
And he picked many times and didn't know?
yeah.
Shit. Sonic
It's
going
like
full Davai in a quiz as well.
like mistake.
Yeah.
And I remember when it was like plus 5k, he have like something like minus 5k.
I feel like if Sonic went on one of those TV shows where, like, if you know the answer, you have to press a buzzer. Every
Sure.
time a question would be asked, without thinking, he would press the buzzer.
Yeah,
I'm going in, boys. Without having a fucking idea what the answer is. It's this illusion of an Archmage level 1. Oh, that was an illusion. That's the actual Archmage.
I'm surprised that Chaemiko is don't play fast expansion. And Archmage level 1 and soon like
Yeah.
Farseer level 3. Oh my god.
Not looking too hot, this one. Oh no. Oh no. What the hell is going on this game? Everything going so bad for Chaemiko. And now that camp was taken away from him.
Yeah. And it's hard to creep Mountain King level 3 now.
Yeah. Damn. That's weird, because that was normal creep routes. He got obliterated. Ooh, that was almost a deny, but not quite. That gives level 2 to Archmage.
I think like after maybe a new year, you lost some like viewership part, yeah, in Warcraft 3. Less and less viewers want to like watch this game.
Yeah. Yet you still keep coming back, huh? You know you fucking love this game, Death Note. You can't fight it. Oh, the Farsia stole it. Dude, Farsia's almost 4, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't Chain Lightning, he was looking elsewhere. A true shot for Chaemiko, that might give him a chance.
But with rifles is like insane hard to win.
Peaceful. This meme will live on forever, man.
I know you want to it like in your phone when you call you like.
When somebody calls me, I hear, Diesel, fucking idiot! Where is Mr. Dispel? Oh my god, he left an item. Where is Mr. Dispel when you need him?
It's like Mr. Popper. No, it's like Mr. Display.
Plus 1 attack on the way. Cannot believe the 0 levels for Chaemiko, so bad. Where's this Farsia going? Jesus.
He just like don't care. Like he's so high level, he think he's master, and around him is like every like noobs. So he don't care. He can pass like around.
Okay, Death Note. How about you stream Warcraft 3 today or tomorrow?
Man.
What? For 2 hours. How about this? For 2 hours.
I don't know, man. Like Warcraft 3 viruses left me, so.
Well, because you stream other games. If you stream Warcraft 3, they might come back.
Man, they just left me. It's. So
Warcraft 3 viewers like Warcraft 3. They don't like other games. That's why they didn't leave you. They just watch Warcraft 3. That's it. There was no huge betrayal. You weren't married with them and them with you. This looks like it might be 3-2 for FoCuS if you can win this one.
Yeah. He have advantage.
Let's go,
He's like still pendant in Farseer, which soon he'll give to TC.
Oh, he's going all in. Oh my god, he can intercept the... TC is only level 2 though. It's so weird to have a Farsia so high level. Oh, that stomp was too early. Didn't get so much. Dude, Chaemiko can win. TC... He's gonna TP. Oh, Healing Ward. You should put Healing Ward at the back. Look at this.
Yeah.
Way too far back.
For sure.
Farsia 4. Oh my god. Oh my god, he has so many Chain Lightning. Look at 400 mana. Chain Lightning that shit. You know you want to.
Yeah,
I think Chaemiko is mistake. He didn't chase the army. He should chase the TC there.
But he have no slow and no mana in.
Yeah, but doesn't matter. He could keep on killing the Healing Ward and then just leave one Water Elemental in the Peon line at the expo. But I guess he knew that if he attacked the Peons, then FoCuS will come and engage, and he was right. Oh my god, the Chain Lightning does way more mana. He's trying to kill the Priest so that Wolves can help out a lot, actually. Pretty smart, but he lost a lot of units. Oh my god, Chaemiko's gonna win. What the fuck? In my opinion, Chaemiko has such sick micro. Yeah, it's very good. It's rare that he makes mistake. I think, what was the game earlier? Was it Tidehunters? Yeah, there was a game where he didn't do the best job kiting, but most of the time, he really makes the most of his army. He has like the perfect right prioritization.
His micro reminds me always like TH like in back of the days.
Yeah.
When TH was like best micro human.
You think he went Bolt too?
Yeah. It's Bolt and Bash.
Man, this snow overlay is so painful. And he has Brilliance too. Let's see what to level 1.
Yeah, cause water is suck, man.
Fog. And the Sealing Ward drop has been insane. Oh my god. All the mana in the world. TC still has TP to get out. I think FoCuS wins. He just has to hold this, even just barely, and then it's over, because he has double gold mine. I'm surprised he didn't make a shop at the right of his expo. It won't
And
matter.
Chaemiko TP, he lost the game.
He's gonna have to keep... Wait, does he even have his TP? I think so. He needs to kill as much as possible, then TP out. And then he can try and creep his MK to like 4 or 5. It's still ways off.
But 4-5 level don't give like some advantage even because you have ball bash, you need to clap.
Oh, he has bash? I didn't even see any bash.
I think you have bash.
RIP! Right, that started off pretty well. Where Chaemiko was 2-1, but he ends up losing 2 and 3.
Give expansion, man.
Yeah.
Or just like have tier 2, you make expansion. You already have fucking advantage against human to make expansion in each, like every game which you play against human. It's insane.
You just go on a tirade. All right, Desno, thank you for joining. Any shout out whether you want people to follow you? Stop saying that Warcraft 3 viewers left you. You left Warcraft 3. All right, go ahead,
No,
shout out.
they left me, man. Like viewers is watching you. They're not watching the game. They're watching you.
Wrong.
So, yes, yes.
You're expandable. I like the game. All right, shout outs, man. There's one more game, by the way. No, there isn't. FoCuS won the second series 2-0, didn't he? Wait, is there one more game?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, no, there is. Right. Okay, fuck. There is one more game. All right, stick around.
Okay.
We'll do. You can think about your shout outs. Because usually they're complete garbage. So hopefully today you can do a good job with them.
Man. Stop saying this. I can't all like.
It's so relaxing to watch with the clean feeds. Because I don't have to do anything. I don't have to join the game. I don't have to ready. You know, on NetEase you have to ready and stuff. You're just here waiting to join the game and like, you don't do a fucking thing. So when are you gonna stream War 3? I'm still waiting for you to make a commitment.
Okay. I will stream Warcraft 3 when you starting to play solo games.
Wait, what?
When you starting to play solo games.
Of Warcraft 3?
Yeah.
Why you wanna torture me like this?
No, okay, it's like if you want to see me in Warcraft 3 some games, you need to play solo games. So when you play solo games, then I will play Warcraft 3 make some Warcraft 3.
Okay, how about this? Tomorrow you play 2 hours of solo, then I play 2 hours of solo.
Okay, in tomorrow we made like maybe a skewer stream like of like you watching me, I watching you.
Yeah.
And play
okay, from 9 p.m. Okay, from 9 p.m.
In 9 p.m. if like no was some Age of Empires tournament, because I heard like tomorrow some tournament, but I don't know the time.
Okay, let me know.
I never know a time in like this game. I just never. I miss like almost all tournaments.
Feels bad, man.
Yes, man. It's like no, you know, like when you play in Warcraft 3, you have Warcraft 3, Warcraft 3 info, so you know about like incoming tournaments. You have some.
I know.
Yeah, and
but Liquipedia should have that in
Wikipedia it's like so hard to watch. Like sometimes it's something is not showing. Like it's. I remember it was like some noob tournament for like Russian, Ukrainian, and Belarusian players only. I joined to watch this tournament. It was only eight players for $300.
And you won?
And like no, and players which played like for example rank I don't know like
So you didn't win the noob tournament, bro?
Man, I didn't play because I didn't know about.
Oh. Okay, I gotta go restroom real quick. I'll be right back. 2 minutes. You can keep talking if you want. The game's still going. Be right back.
Okay. Hello, guys. Why you left me? I will ban like anybody if we didn't watch my next Age of Empires stream. Yeah. Don't smile. I just like write in my books all nicknames, which here I see. We should be here about like care about my book.
What the hell, bro?
I just give to your viewers advice to not to miss my like streams
Yeah, yeah.
next time, cause I write like this their like nicknames in my book now to remember.
I told you, man,
All of
a
them.
lot of Warcraft 3 viewers, they don't really want to watch Age of Empire. There is some that watch both games, but I don't think it's so many. It's like different viewerships.
That's sad.
Why?
But
Everybody
because
watch whatever they want. I'm sure there is also like you watch what you want.
But StarCraft 2 players is love actually.
Bro, imagine if I started playing fucking CSGO. Maybe you don't give a shit about this game. You're not gonna watch my stream anymore. Then I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, Death Note left me. No, like you can watch whatever you want. Did you watch my poker streams recently? Yeah, where the fuck were you? You left me, bro. You left me.
I
Kidding
don't
me or what?
understand poker about all, man.
Yeah, so maybe some people don't understand Age of Empires. Fuck.
So I can explain Age of Empires in my stream. Okay, never mind.
Okay, no fast expo this game. Yeah, this is raw for Chaemiko though. He might lose this whole series. From up 2-1 to 2-3.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm getting hungry, man. You ever eat peanut butter?
What is this?
Peanut butter, bro.
No. I didn't know about that.
Wait, what? You must know peanut butter. Google it. If you've never tried that, I'm gonna be surprised because it's like very common. But to be honest, when I lived in France, I didn't even know about this. It's only when I went to America a bunch of times that I discovered. It's magnificent.
Repeat the name.
What?
Repeat the name.
Peanut butter. You need to put some of that in your cottage cheese, bro. Actually, I bought apples recently. I thought of you because you always talked about apples.
Man, apples is awesome. Just awesome.
Awesome, not awesome.
Oh fuck, look. Awesome.
Let me see. Actually, what's the name? It doesn't say the name of the type on it. It just says Jazz. What the fuck is this brand even? I'm gonna Google that shit. Yeah, like the red ones. You like the which one you like?
Of course, green, man.
Oh, the green ones.
Yes.
Jazz is a trademark brand of the Cyfresh cultivar of domesticated apple. Cyfresh is a cross between Royal Gala and Braeburn.
Know that.
Yeah, they're like excellent, strong, sweet, sharp flavor. I think I like them. I haven't tried yet. They were like kind of. I think I needed to give them some time. Let's go, champ.
Like FoCuS tried Sofa's expansion before even TC is out, man. You know how he is fucking confident in this game. Okay, like I have farts here, I should to make fast expansion.
He's a greedy sire. You watch any good movies recently or what? Or TV show? You watched Boba Fett?
Yeah,
You saw last episode?
yeah.
It was nice, right?
Yeah, was nice. It's very very funny. It's like one of the best episode in Mandalorian was the best when we will see like Boba Fett. But best like episode in Boba Fett when we didn't see like Boba Fett at all, but
Yeah. But to be honest, in the Star Wars movies and TV shows, I really dislike how they handle the gravity and stuff very poorly. It's like there was this movie, I forgot if it's like Rogue One or another one, where like they're like, I don't know if it was not horse, but they're like animal riding on top of a ship. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? You guys are out in space. Like everybody will be dead within a second, unless they have like some weird explanation, like a shield. And in that last episode, it was same thing. Like, they're like in space, just wearing their regular Mandalore or whatever suits, just like, yeah, walking around and stuff. I'm like, fucking explain to me right now how they're walking around in space like this and not floating like this. I don't see no glass window. I don't see like no shield around it or anything.
Yeah, it should be shield like.
That's stuff that bothers me somehow, because I like it's all about the details, you know. Like if one thing doesn't make sense, I'm like, hey, what is this joke, you know? It was same, yeah, in some of the Star Wars movie, there was like the animal like riding stuff on the ship, and also there was another one where like they're on the ship and then they open the door to drop a bomb into space. I was like, what the fuck?
I played. I finished game like. Fuck, you don't play like solo games, like I mean single games.
What do you mean?
It's like you know like God of War game.
God of War, yeah.
I know you don't play it.
Yeah, I don't.
But this game is very nice.
You played the last one with the kid, right?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, that looks like it's fun, but yeah, it's not so much my cup of tea to play single-player games. But these days, I like playing Formula 1. Have you watched my Formula 1 stream?
Not much.
Motherfucker, you left me?
Man, no. But I watched sometimes when you like practice some case without without others. So just you alone.
But recently I race with I play multiplayer. You know, like in this game, if you crash one time, the game is over, right? Like your car is broken. And then so many people don't care. They just crash like every game and stuff. It's so crazy.
Man, but it's also in real life. If you crash, maybe like game is over for you.
Yeah. In real life, people will be more careful because you only have one crash. And then like, you might be in real trouble. But in the game, they don't care. If you overtake someone, they'll send you into a wall on purpose. Killing Stroll! Oh my god, he can make it away! This was the worst hero target ever. I think even if he gets the hero now, like this was not even worth it. One more shaman gonna fall. Holy shit.
But I know you should invite like Muscle Mike too. It's up like I heard he's professional like rider. So
I was like, what are you talking about?
yeah, I thought he's like making money for his riding at cars, so you should invite him.
What is wrong with you? I would like to, but he's gonna be too good. He's gonna take pole position every game with his BMX racing experience that he has. Oh my god, he dropped 2 shots.
Rider.
Nice cancel, last second.
Or you just don't invite him cause you like fear a Sonicus like.
Imagine Sonic on that Formula 1 game. He's gonna play Destruction Derby, man. He's gonna crash into every car that he can. Dude, What the hell happened in this game? FoCuS was in such a good spot, I thought. Now he's stomping for a single mount tanking that he's not even doing that much damage to. And this looks like 3-3.
Yeah, it looks like 3-3.
Look at this move. Oh, what the fuck?
And Mountain King with pretty good items. Need to dodge. Fuck, need to dodge.
It's okay. He should transfer TP now, though. He's won anyway.
Yeah.
And FoCuS against human. I think he does a lot of things right, but fighting, he fights super wrong. So much, even in the past. Alright, so 3-3.
So it's another game?
No. That's it. They get a draw, both of them. It's shout out time, Death Note.
So my nickname is Death Note. You can like come to my team name with like follow Death Note. I played recently only Age of Empires, but maybe if my friend like will play 1v1, I will too. It can be tomorrow. Can be. Okay, guys. Peace!
Alright,
Yeah,
thanks,
man.
bro. See you later.
Yeah.
Alright, shout out to Death Note for joining. This was fun. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in, guys.